Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Tech Support. In today's episode, lady waiting over a year for TV box installation. I get the case. Love the 5-minute fixes that aren't our fault. Try reading, I'm begging you. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Lady waiting over a year for TV box installation. I get the case. So since April I've started working for a TV/broadband/phone company after being made redundant and work on the tech team. We work with anything from installations, troubleshooting and upgrading services. Basically, if you have a problem with any of those, I help you sort it. So it was 8 a.m. and the first call of the day is a lady who is absolutely furious. At first it wasn't clear what the problem was, but after reassuring her I wanted to help, and that I'd look at the notes on her account, and she can fill me in on what's been missed, she calmed down a bit. A year ago this lady paid over £100 to get a new TV box installed, only it had never been installed. From the notes and what the lady was telling me, every time an engineer went out they had an excuse as to why they weren't able to install it that day. "Oh, we don't have the right ladder, we aren't trained for this kind of install, we could try and access it from the other property, but we're not insured for that." Why this lady had been left hanging like this made no sense to me, and I promised her I'd get to the bottom of it. She already had TV services with us, but the upgraded box install was the problem, and she was also a carer for a family member, so had enough stresses. So I told her, "Don't worry about calling us, I will call you and text you updates." The next month was me giving her consistent updates, running around to managers and more experienced staff on install procedures to get the specific ladders and how to get the lady her money back, because I couldn't resubmit an install without taking a payment. There was no override. Eventually I figured it out. I called a specialist team to let them know about the property, and have it marked so they knew exactly what equipment they'd need ahead of time. My manager got in touch with higher-ups who confirmed we could give her the money back, then I could agree the date. I called the customer and told her the situation, we put the wheels in motion, and I triple-checked the order had all the flags it had needed and updated her each week before the install to let her know it was still going ahead, and there were no delays. The day after the install I called her to ask her if everything had gone okay. She was so grateful and said the new engineers we sent were so lovely and made her feel validated in all the problems she'd had. She thanked me for helping her and said, "I wish I could meet you and give you a hug." I told her that I was glad to get her sorted and that knowing I'd helped fix things was more than enough for me. So whenever I have a bad day or a customer is yelling at me that I'm terrible at my job and don't know what I'm doing, which happens, I always think about this lady and how much what I did meant for her and her family. Love the 5-minute fixes that aren't our fault. I support electronic medical record software that doctors use to keep track of your problems, medications, x-rays, yada yada. What's supposed to happen? Doctor sends an order electronically via our software to a lab for tests. Later, test results come back and go into patient's chart. When they do, the order is marked as completed. The loop is closed. Customer, labs are coming back, but not marking the order as complete in your software. Pulls up the HL7 file in the lab's software to show me. Okay. Well, I don't believe them. I want to see the file we actually received and not the one they say they sent us. I pull up the folder where the file we received gets saved and open said file. This number right here should be the same as the order number in the patient's chart. And pulls up patient's chart, that's not the order number we gave them. I don't know what that is. Customer, yeah. Neither do I. What is that? Ugh. Okay. Thanks. I'll give them a call. Glad I could help. Note, I'm summarizing, which comes off more sarcastic than how I actually present to customers. Try reading, I'm begging you. I do marketing for a car dealership. A portion of our monthly spend on advertising is subsidized by the automaker we sell new vehicles for. To get that money, I need to submit the ads to them for approval via a Google Drive link. This all takes place over email. Cast. $me equals me. $CRL equals lady at the OEM co-op department who doesn't know how to read. $CRL, I am not able to open the files without signing in as you, please submit them again. I double-checked that her email address has access to the files in Drive. $me, you only had viewer access, maybe that was the issue, I've given you editor access, so there will definitely be no problem. $CRL, no, it says I have to verify your email. Please submit the files correctly. She attaches a screenshot from the Drive sign-in page that clearly says Google will send a verification code to her email address, with a big button that says send. $me, Google is trying to verify your email address, please click send and you will receive the verification. I proceed to bang my head on my desk and go get more coffee. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.